It looks like the Outlaw Posse's favorite topic, that being the grilling of one they call Tebow, TBOW, the bitch out west, that being Linky Boy, old Lincoln Riley. Seems like we get to throw him on the grill again. Seems like the media that used to kiss his ass, the ESPN media, most notably Paul Finebaum, among others. I don't think Colin Cowherd has yet to turn on him, but I see that coming eventually. Didn't really have a lot of nice things to say about the future of old Tebow. Let's talk about it. It's another episode of the Outlaw of College Football, and here they come riding in once again. It's the Outlaw Posse, now in effect. And today's Four Horsemen shout-outs go to Daryl Madden, Jeff Payton, Mad Dog Mike, and Heath Stokes are mounted up and saddled up and ready to go, and they're going to help us with today's college football invasion. And if you want to get your badge and get deputized like them and get a random Four Horsemen shout-out, as well as possibly be the comment of the day, it's just $2.99 a month. That's just 75 cents a week. That's just a half a bottle of water for the Outlaws. A little join button next to the subscribe button. And then, of course, there's the big four, which are all free. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Sharing and subscribing is most important. It gets this party bigger and it gets it crunk. I can also be reached on Twitter, a.k.a. X, at OCF Productions. Now, getting right to it here, it seems like the kiss-ass media is actually turning on Lincoln Riley now. Now, Paul Finebaum may not want to admit it, but at one time, he was pretty close to kissing Lincoln Riley's ass, not on the left side, not on the right side, but right smack dab in the middle, just like Colin Cowherd's been doing for quite some time. They were close 1-2. I probably give the edge to Colin Cowherd, but Paul Finebaum was right there. But now it seems like Finebaum's turning on him from this article. It says USC will drop Lincoln Riley in 2024. Paul Finebaum says Lincoln Riley will be out at USC at the end of the 2024 season, according to a start prediction made by one Paul Finebaum, which a lot of people don't like. But I think he's a pretty funny guy myself. I like the way he trolls. But Lincoln Riley has been considered one of the best younger head coaches in college football, but he's just 19-8 overall after 2 years at USC, which ain't bad, really, if he was at some other middling program. But at USC, they're expecting national championships for the kind of money they're paying, and you can't really blame them for that, I guess. One prominent analyst suggests his third season with the Trojans will be his last. I don't think Lincoln Riley has a path back, Paul Finebaum said on Jocks. Now, I saw an article last week about the same time where Paul Finebaum was saying he had a way back, but it wasn't as a head coach. And more than likely, he will become an offensive coordinator somewhere, probably more than likely in the NFL, if I had to guess. It's not a matter of wishing him bad luck out there. That's already happening. If you look at the reality, the number of players that are bailing on Lincoln Riley in Southern California is startling. Not just California, Southern California, LA Metro, everywhere. The walls are crumbling down, as that old rock song says. The walls are crumbling down around Lincoln Riley. The wall that he attempted to build was no more than a weak speed bump. Maybe not even that. As a matter of fact, he might have dug a pothole in an old country road somewhere. Finebaum added, I've always thought he was a good coach, especially on the offensive side, but I don't think anybody today views him in that same realm. Quite frankly, I think he'll be out of Southern California at the end of the season. Riley appeared to be a subject of conversation of unspoken in Oklahoma when the school celebrated its official membership, which we already talked about that. It goes back to the comments that Joe Castiglione made appear to throw some shade at Lincoln Riley with his remarks about coaches' enthusiasm about joining the conference. And he said, I will tell you without reservation, every coach that we talked to was excited. And you know what? The ones that aren't here anymore. Had to be. I just had to throw that back out there again. it's just great. I mean, because we know who he's talking about. Sure, there might have been some other coaches that left at that time, but we know that he was definitely talking about Lincoln Riley. In reference to that event, Finebaum said what we all sensed was real. This wasn't just beat up the coach. This was even more stark because Lincoln Riley was popular. He had taken the program to 3 playoffs and a couple of Heisman Trophy winners. And he clearly tucked and ran. And who's been saying this the whole time? We have. The Outlaw Posse, the Common Joes and the Common Sallies in the know have been trying to tell them the whole time. And I hate to give myself a pat on the back, but I think we all deserve a resounding pat on the back. Go ahead and get my pat on the back. Y'all pat yourself on the back for calling this guy out for the coward that he is. The one that took and ran, as Paul Finebaum just admitted to. And that's all I got to say about that. If you don't mind, there's a little heart down here with a money dollar sign in the middle. If you want to make a one-time donation, smack that heart, throw a few dollars in the coffers. Also, like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And also, you can join the Outlaw Posse, as I said before. It's not but $2.99 a month. That's just 75 cents a week. You'll get your badge. You'll get deputized. You'll be in the Outlaw Posse. You'll possibly be one of the random 4 horsemen shout-outs on this very podcast, as well as possibly be the comment of the day. With that, I'm out of here. KMCA to all the other teams. Class is now officially dismissed.